All right, good afternoon, everybody. I've been wanting to do this video for a long time. So what are we going to be talking about today? 4 mulberries on one tree. Yep, that's what we've got. We've got 4 different kinds of mulberries growing on one tree. So this is a mulberry tree. Let me see if I can get back and get the full scope of this tree, because I'm very proud of this tree. Get back so you can see the size. This is right outside my front patio, and you can see it's got quite a nice span on it now. Nice and wide there, and it covers the front of my patio. You can see the berries are hanging down here right at the level for you to pick them. So what is so curious about this tree, or what is so neat about this tree, is the fact that it has been multi-grafted. So let me tell you a little bit about this tree's journey. So this tree originally started as a seedling, and it popped up here right by my patio. And before, I had a porch or an awning out here, and so it grew up against the awning, and then it divided as it got up above that awning into 3 perfect stumps. Okay, so then what I did is I took and I grafted a different variety of mulberry onto each one of these trunks. So each one of these is a new variety, or a different variety than the original. So this tree has 4 different kinds of mulberries growing all on the same tree. You can see these are all different size and shape and color. Right? All these different varieties, which we'll go over here in just a second. What I was hoping to do was maybe get high enough up here so that you guys can actually see the grafts. So what I did was I did a V notch graft on the side of these, and then I inserted the scions into the flat parts of the trunk there, which were much larger than the scions that were put on. But as you can see, if I get up here, you can see that they have overgrafted. This red part is the original tree, and you can see that the grafted part has grown and is swallowing the original tree to where it was grafted, so much so that pretty soon here you won't even be able to tell that this tree has been grafted. This will have completely healed over, and this graft will have swallowed this original part of this tree. And the same thing is happening on this one, as you can see up here. These are the grafts, right? And they have taken over this part of the tree. And you can also tell by the wood color that the trees are different. So see how dark this one is? Well, that's the Shangri-Las there in the middle. And then see how light the wood is on this one? Well, this one's a Pakistani, purple Pakistani. And then we've got a green Shawtoot on here, and we've got a white. So now you've got all the different color berries on one tree. Got white ones sitting next to purple ones, sitting next to long ones. Okay, so I picked some of these so that you guys could see them in person. I'm gonna grab a few more of these off the tree while I'm here. Oh man, just absolutely beautiful fruit, I tell you what. So let's go over here and take a look at these and see what we have, because they are absolutely stunning berries. So the top here, the very long dark black ones, these are the purple Pakistani, and these guys are pretty long. They are, here Pip, you want a mulberry? Yeah, all right, good boy. Here, Mango, you want one? Good boy. Oh, you want another one, huh? All right. There you go, Shorty. Okay. The purple Pakistani is quite a large berry. As you can see here, it's roughly the size of my finger. It's a very long purple berry and is going to give you a very true mulberry flavor. In fact, that's probably about the truest mulberry flavor that you're going to get. Let's move on down to the Shangri-Las. The Shangri-Las are going to be a purple fat berry, and these are going to have almost a blackberry flavor. Mulberry and blackberry sort of mixed together. Okay, now you get into the whites and the greens. This is a green Chateauté, and very, very, very sweet berry. This is a very, very good berry, and the first time that I've got to try these off this tree. And then we've got the white Persian, which are these guys here. And you can see that they're a white berry, and some of them will turn a slight pink color to them, or a slight purple, but it's going to be throughout the whole berry instead of just kind of patchy. So I really wanted to show you guys this because I'm very proud of this tree. This is one that I've created basically from a seedling that kind of popped up by my sidewalk. And it grew, and I grafted this one, I want to say around 3 years ago. I did a video on this one when I grafted this tree, and I've been waiting for it to produce all 4 fruits here so that I could do a video on this particular mulberry tree to show you guys that you can definitely multi-graft your trees, and you can even graft onto a seedling, and it will produce excellent fruit for you guys in the future. So, oh man, look at these. They're making my mouth water. Absolutely perfect berries. Gigantic. Persian's a little bit smaller, but sweet. And not so much of the mulberry flavor, more of a honey flavor. All right, guys, so that is 4 different varieties. I would definitely get either multi-graft a tree, or I would get one of each of these varieties because they are all a little bit different and very, very awesome. And it is mulberry season, so these guys are always first. The mulberries indicate that the rest of the fruit is coming, and next it'll be stone fruit. All right, guys, so that is it on the multi-grafted fruit tree, and it's really painted red for no reason other than I had some extra red paint left over, and so I just painted this tree, guys. The red is really for no other reason other than that, and it looks kind of cool. Not only has it grown back, but it's starting to produce. All right, guys. That is it, and it's kind of neat because you'll get the multiple leaves on one tree too. Look at these big Shangri-La leaves hanging down, and the Pakistanis are shooting straight up there to the sky. So now you've got different looks for the tree too. All right, guys, definitely get you some mulberries. I do have a lot of these different varieties available if you guys would like to try them, or maybe even purchase a tree in the future. Oh man, look at those mangoes. All right, guys, thank you for watching.